to grow. I would cut her a little bit. And of course, I keep her kind of
Beautiful.
trimmed into my fro. She grows out a little bit, I trim. But she has her own personality, honey. And I always tell people, listen, name your hair. It's a great thing to do. It gives it more personality, and maybe it'll do what you ask it to do, okay? So, right. But Donna's Recipe came about for about a year. I was trying to develop my own hair care products after losing my hair in the back due to an injury in my neck. So I would have to sleep on my back, and
like a baby.
to thin my hair out in the back.
Right.
Like a baby. Absolutely. And so I would try all these different products, trying to restore the growth or trying to get strength back into it. But I was also new on my vegan journey. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to just put, good things in my body. I also want to put things that are good for me on my body, like, my head, my skin. And so I started trying to figure out how to make my own vegan hair care, oil that would help bring my hair back. And I could not do it by myself. I was like, Lord, how in the world am I going to do this? And I was in prayer, and I was like, Lord, I need help. And Gina reached out to me, and I had known her for a while because her son was in my husband's basketball program. And so she reached out and was like, I got this idea I want to run by you. I was like, okay, girl. So, and she presented Donna's Recipe to me. And I was like, girl, do you know I've been trying to do this by myself for the last year, and I prayed for help. And so it was just like God sent her to me as my partner. And we literally, started with the store, right? And getting Donna strong again, and using all real products and, essential oil, all the things. And so we were just super excited to do that in our biotin gummies. I don't have those with me. Where they at?
So this is part of our OG, our OG products.
Those are our OG collect. That's how it started. So we were doing biotin gummies, and then we were doing the oil. And I probably tested it out myself for about 8 months, 6 to 8 months, because we gotta do it before we let it out to the world. We gotta make sure that it works. And baby, it worked. All right. And so we launched it last year. In January, coming up on our 2-year anniversary, like next week, really. And so now 2 years, here we are now with a new collection, sweet potato pie.
Come on.
Okay, sweet potato pie launched in Ulta the day after Christmas, launched online on the 19th. So grateful for this. Now, y'all know I cook, but I don't bake. So the idea was like, let Donna create desserts for the hair, because I can't create desserts. But Donna said I can say, but she got all y'all. So Gina, talk about some of the products and go through them, and I'll let you kind of take it away in this moment.
We love the comments. We love when people comment, because we also have some special gifts and surprises for some people in the comments. So we'll go back and forth a couple times to give away some Ulta gift cards. So you guys get to your nearest Ulta, because Donna's Recipe is at every Ulta. We understand some, if you're in very, very severe weather, some has had some delay. And so we sincerely apologize for some delays, but when the weather get crazy, nature do its work. We got to let it do its work. But then we have some, we're going to also pop up some, people have been asking questions, so I'll bring the questions up as well. But we have a full line. We have our shampoo, our extra creamy moisturizing shampoo, followed up with our extra creamy, this is the leave-in. We have our conditioner. I got 2 shampoos, but it's the conditioner and the shampoo. You got it there. And so
I know. Yes. Oh, girl, look, I got the leave-in too. My conditioner is my style. Okay. Look, I'm careful for this because I used it this morning. I was like, Lord, let me get
right.
We really use the product.
We are getting it from our shower.
Exactly. I had to go upstairs and get this. I said, Lord, let me bring it down for the live, but I got hair.
Right. So,
bottom,
so
that's right.
this is for the shampoo and the conditioner. The extra creamy moisturizing shampoo and conditioner is for all hair types. It's very moisturizing, but it also cleans your scalp. So it's good to get that product buildup out. And so it removes that product buildup, but it leaves your hair clean, but it still doesn't strip away all the natural oils. So we also have natural oils in our shampoo and conditioner to basically, we're all working together for it all work together. So you don't completely strip those natural oils away. Then you want to follow up with, we have our 3-part, it's a 3 easy step. Let me bring it up too.
I got it.
You guys is just demonstrating. We have our 3-part layering, moisture layering technique, which it first starts off with our leave-in conditioner. And so after you wash your hair, and you can do it in between your washes, but let's just say a wash day, you will follow up after your conditioner with the leave-in. That's your hydration. So it is water-based, but it has all the goodness in it. It has lemon juice, and you can see on the back of it tab, you can run off the products as well, but it has lemon juice. It has natural, let me pull up. We have our staple products, which is a sweet potato extract, the vanilla, which is soothing to the scalp.
That makes it
right. We have the same ingredients, as the sweet potato pie, but these are like, sweet potatoes is actually a superfood, and the reason why is because it's so nutrient rich, and we wanted to put ingredients in the products that's not just sweet potato pie just for the flavor and the smell, but it's actual ingredients that you would find in the sweet potato pie. So it has the sweet potato extract that is rich in nutrients, as well as the vanilla, which is soothing to the scalp, and the cinnamon.
And one thing I want to point out to them too, Gina, is, so if you look at this, it looks like a whole bunch of ingredients, but what we did is, so we work in a lab, right? They have their lab terms for ingredients. So they put that because we are required to do that. But in parentheses, I put it in English because that's what I need. What is it for real, right? So you'll have the words that people are like, what is that? I can't pronounce that. In parentheses, it'll tell you exactly what that is. Right. And I learned that from doing my seasonings, right? So I was like, let's apply that here too with our products so that these are real ingredients that you can actually pronounce, and what's going on in your scalp. So, okay, go ahead. Oh, wait. Just use it on relaxed hair. Absolutely. It is for all hair types. Locks too. Okay, because I saw that.
And
question.
Someone also said, I believe it was 2B here. You absolutely can, especially the shampoo and the conditioner. And then we'll go through each step of like recommendation based off of the other ingredients as well. So the first is the leave-in. I recommend all hair types. A good leave-in is very great for your hair and scalp. It gives that hydration that you need, and we all need hydration. The next step is, in the 3-part, is the oil. Do we have the oil? Yeah. Okay, yeah,
I got it.
Oil. Right. So it's the hair and scalp oil. So this is see how it's the butter. However, it looks like a butter, but it's not super thick. It's actually light. It's buildable. You see how Tab is applying. See how, and it absorbs, even if you just put it on your hand, it absorbs in your hand really good, and it's going to do the same with your hair. So it locks in that moisture. Tab, did you say hey, it's unanimous. Donna's recipe sweet potato pie smells amazing. Now that's a guarantee. You will be walking around smelling amazing. Okay. We just left Ulta store. People's like, oh, you smell so good. That's that Donna's recipe. So the oil is used to lock in the moisture, because we have different porosities, and I'll get into that in a second. But some people, like myself, has a high porosity, and that means that it's like, if you zoom in with a microscope, more of it, the hairs is open, and so that means that the moisture can get in easy, but it can escape really easy. And so it's good to use the oil to make sure you lock in that moisture from the hydration from the water, as well as following up with the leave-in. So the oil is very, very key.
Which is why you do this second step. Sometimes people do it as a third step, but you don't want to do the first step.
Because you don't have anything.
Right. Because that can make your hair dry.
And a lot of times people can just put oil on dry hair, and you don't have, if you don't have the hydration to, like, what are you sealing in exactly? So it's good to have the leave-in, or if you're on your wash day, if the water, and so you want to have that hydration, and the oil is used to seal it in. So the final, or you can switch it up, and I don't want to confuse, but the final step is the cream, as Tab has here. That's our extra creamy hair cream. And whose favorite is that, Tab?
Now don't judge me, because this is my favorite, because look how much I got left. I told y'all I had to bring this from upstairs, and I use it. Because with this one, it is part of the LOC. It's your cream. It is really to like seal it off, to condition, to hydrate, to get the curls popping. But also for me, it's almost like a refresher every day. Like I rub it in my hands. Plus, you know, when Donna, I spray her with a little bit of water. I put this on, and I can use it every day when I'm not doing like my day and doing the LOC. So I love it. I use it very, very often. Okay, my business. All right. So go ahead, Gina. I ain't gonna interrupt no more.
Tab said it exactly right. It's an extra boost to actually sealing that moisture as well, but it's also coupled as a styling. So Tab, if you guys see the videos on our page, you can see that see how she has a beautiful fro. She can apply the cream and give it give that extra curl definition to it. So you'll see more defined curls. So that is, the cream is just amazing. Like people are just transformed. Like, what is in this recipe?
You know, I want to show the people. Just if I wanted to make it curly, right? But I love Donna Pro. But if I wanted her to be curly, I could just put the product. Yeah. You see how it's curly, y'all?
You can see.
You see that?
So it's giving more. Right, it's giving more definition to the curl, but it's also super moisturizing to the scalp. So it doesn't give like that crunchy feel to it, where it's drying out your hair. You have that, I mean, we are moisture rich over here, okay? Because that's one of the things as far as like with breakage, dryness, these are the things that actually is harmful to the hair. And so moisture is like super, super key. I know some people are tapping in talking about thin hair. It's you want to keep that retention of your hair, and you got to keep it moisturized. And so that's why all of the sweet potato pie collection is just moisture rich, and it builds on each other. So you'll find that the shampoo is cleansing. It doesn't strip away the oils, but you won't see, like some people, I believe someone mentioned, as far as like the moisture, like that it wasn't super, super moisturizing, because you're building upon it. So it's important to follow up with your condition, because there is a such thing as over moisturizing. You know, you don't want it too heavy. And so that's why it's important. Right. You don't want that. So believe it does work together. So you use it, exactly. Someone said use the whole system. We highly, highly recommend it. Now, going back to someone's question about, I believe, straighter hair. So if you have straighter hair, you don't have the texture of the wave, or you don't, the cream, where's the cream? You may or may not need to use the cream, because it is an extra boost of moisture. Right. And so it's your business, like Tab says, to use it. But if you're not adding the definition to basically a texture or curl pattern, you may or may not need to use it. But
however, if you are doing a slick back and you want to use it to have a shine, because Choice has a different texture, right? And she did a slick back with it, and it was just beautiful. You know, she brushed it, slicked it back, and it had a nice little wave, but it was shiny, right? But you're right, like if you have relaxed hair and your goal is to have it straight, and you're wearing it, to blow it dry and flat iron it and do it like that, you definitely don't want this, because you don't want it to be heavy or have that conditioning that may take away from it going straight. And Donna used to be straight back in the day. I understand. Okay, I would just shampoo, conditioner, a little bit of oil,
and your leave-in is good. Okay, for that hydration. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in a couple questions while I'm doing that. Tab, if you can do a good scroll and pick someone, we're gonna be giving away Ulta gift card so you can go to your nearest Ulta Beauty and get you some Donna's recipe and some other stuff if you like.
All right. Okay, let's see. So the first person that I'm going to choose, because sunflowers are my favorite, I'm going with Sunflower Girl 90. She just asked the collection, or did she just say the collection is for all hair types? Let's see. Is that the right one?
Oh, did you lose it? I'm looking at the questions really quick to pull them up.
And you know I'm trying to, and I also
go ahead. Go.
Can we do 2 winners?
Look at that. Looking at where the
Daisy the Clown. The sunflower and Daisy the Clown. Those are my